Hey guys, gals, and Legionnaires, Rycon here, and welcome back to Let's Relax with Rimworld. Unfortunately, at the end of the last episode, we lost Pearson, and I'm so dark about it. She had hypothermia, and we were there too late, unfortunately, with the fireplace to bring her back to life. So, unfortunately, she is gone, and we're going to need Elliot to go ahead and drop her outside come the morning, because he is the only person I will allow to go into our little valley of death at the moment. I can get this door closed now, so because we've got all these vents, so we don't need to worry about having that open. And saying that though, the doors do slow them down to a degree, so I might want to have a look at maybe automating some of those in the future, but right now we don't need to worry about that. We will get that hauled urgently out of there, along with these other bits and pieces. It would be nice just to kind of clear them out. So let's go ahead and we'll go for an urgent haul throughout here. Get the area nice and clean. And if we're having a look at our flooring instead of furniture, which I'm always going to go to first, we're just going to smooth the floor in here. That's all we're going to do. That's all we're going to do. I'm not going to spend anything in there. And yeah, they shouldn't have to take it very far. They're going to be taking it through to our little stone storage area here first. Wildfire has been doing a fantastic job. We've got lots of blocks now. Very, very happy about that. And Mr. Seabass is getting those meals cooked as well. So congratulations to him. We will have some food. And the cold snap is finally over, so we might actually be able to get some things planted. So finally Red might actually be able to get some things out there. And yeah, 12 degrees outside. Hell yes, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so as soon as Red is done with that bucket and had a meal, I'm going to get her planting things ASAP. Butchering, I like your enthusiasm, but let's see. No, there's still snow on the ground. I think the snow has to melt first, but look how quickly it's going. That temperature difference though, that's awesome. That's great. Surely we've got to be getting close, surely. Okay, it looks like she's going to be hauling something back from afar. That's cool. I'm alright with that. And yeah, I think we're going to have to look at getting some more solar panels down, because we seem to be tearing through them pretty damn quick. The power, that is. And we are going to have a much larger need for that power once we actually get our hydroponics up and running, although we're unlikely to actually have that research for a little while. And there's Elk Revenge. Okay. Ooh. Kevin, we're going to need to watch out for you, my friend. He's already hurt a little bit. Oh, nice. Good hits, my friend. Okay. Okay, now I need you to back off. We're going to try and use the water to our advantage here to slow him down if we can. We'll go ahead and get behind that. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and take a shot right now, my friend. Oh, that's the stuff, buddy. That is the stuff. Excellent job. I think you're going to go and finish him off in as humane way as possible. Thank you, Spectra. Good job there. Red, you are going to go ahead and butcher that one over there. That's right. And by the time she gets back, I think we might actually be able to start getting some things planted. Okay, so Elliot is up and about building snowmen. Yeah, how about we go ahead and haul her out here first. Unfortunately, that's going to really negatively affect Hamilton. Another prisoner dying. Not just that, but they were acquaintances, so they did actually know each other, so not the best. So when Elliot goes here, we will see the amount of negative effects that hit him, because obviously there are a number of skeletons here now, and he's going to see all of them, and spooky, scary skeletons are really going to be messing with them. So he's not going to be in a very good mood when he comes out of there, but that's okay. He can handle himself. He's going to be alright. He's going to play some horseshoes to warm himself back up, get himself feeling good again. And we have those traps going down as well. So we only have a few more that need to go over down that side there, and we'll be looking pretty good. We might look at chucking down some more over here. We'll just see. We'll let them finish off this lot first and just see how it works out. Yeah. We shall see. Okay, Red, you're not feeling so good at the moment. That's okay. We'll let you come back inside, but hopefully, let's have a look at our work schedules here. Growing needs to be more a priority for you. We will take you off hunting, actually. Yeah, we'll go like that for now, because growing really does need to be the major thing that she's dedicating her time to. And it looks like she does have a few hours left in the day, so she's going to do a little bit of that. And yeah, we're actually going to get some of that smoke leaf down, so that is a start at the very least. Looks like Spectra is going to be helping as well. We have our psychoid plant here rather, and then we have potatoes as well. We've got 76 meals in there at the moment, which is pretty good. We have the ability to make more meals as well, so feeling good, feeling fine. Okay, how is our temperature doing throughout here? It's looking okay. We've got most of our vents set up where they're meant to be. Looking good there as well. Okay, yeah, we're doing all right. I do need to try and get them to focus on this a little bit, although that amount of steel is probably going to be a little hard to come by, if I'm being honest. I wonder if we will see them do it after all of this has been made. Which I guess, you know, right now that is more of a priority. So we're gonna do these in stages essentially. We're gonna focus on this first, and then after we've done this, we are gonna start focusing on these other projects that we have, plumbing for example. So we're gonna work on that, and then we're gonna go ahead and get the other bits of plumbing in throughout the rest of the building. I think that's how we'll roll. See if that works out for us. Wildfire is the only person that is awake at night. We don't have any other night owls at the moment. We have a psychic drone that is affecting all members of the male gender, so that is going to be upsetting us a little bit. We'll just have to try and grin and bear it for now, and hope that it passes. But yeah, it is going to be affecting us, whittling us down, unfortunately. But it is what it is. I find it interesting that that's the fastest way to do that, rather than just open that door and then drop it. But hey, I guess it is what it is, and yeah, okay. Alright. Daylight. The dogs are up, and they're going to be eating a fair amount as well. More than likely. Oh, but Sangria's also hauling those out as well. I mean, they're good dogs, right? Actually, having a look at that, are they being trained? The others are being trained? Yeah, we're getting there. And the others have actually been trained up the whole way, right? Or maybe not. Let's have a look. Where are you at, doggies? How's Ven doing, training-wise? Oh yeah, he's doing really good. He's just learning hauling now. There's been a blight. Of course there's been a blight. And it's just affected our plant pots over there. I think it actually did affect some of the smoke leaf as well, weirdly enough. But yeah, all of our plant pots are now empty, and Red's going to be running around trying to plant those like crazy. So thank you, Red. We appreciate your work, keeping our areas looking nice and fine. So yeah, all those plants are going to be planted before anything goes outside. Not much we can do to really change that. I guess I could just tell her to work outside for now, but it's only going to take her a little bit to go and replant these. And I'm pretty sure, are you passionate about growing? Let's have a look. Let's have a quick inspection over here. No, character. Growing. Yeah, you're super passionate about it, so that's good. So she's going to be happy doing that at the very least. So that's cool. Okay, nice. We're very nearly done here. Last trap going in, and then I think we're probably going to have a little bit of work happening on our plumbing. Fingers crossed. Oh, you were so close, buddy. You just gave up. Okay, well, you're attempting to recruit Hamilton, so that's something at least. And you guys are doing a fantastic job here. I'm liking it. And Red, you are a very fast planter. Good stuff. I wonder if there's anything different we can plant, actually, now that I think about it. I'm just going to have a quick gander over here. So hops we can do at 7. Hillary we can do at 8. We're not quite there yet, but we're on our way. So that's pretty cool. All right. It might be worth us trying to get some strawberries down, because they do grow a little faster. So I'm going to make another grow zone up here, just along the top. And this is where we're going to have some strawberries planted. And Red is probably going to be the one that gets those down, but we've got potatoes going into the ground, and the potatoes are going to be pretty good for us. They're kind of halfway in between corn and rice. You know, we get a decent haul, but it doesn't take, you know, quite so long to... doesn't take quite as long as corn. Okay, so very poor moods. Yeah, Kevin isn't doing so great, and that's the mental psychic blare that's affecting them at the moment. Yeah, the drone is really starting to affect him. He's a pessimist as well, so that'll also help that be bad. And wow, we finally got this wooden fence done. That was like the lowest priority thing for them to be working on, and it's actually getting done. And weirdly enough, we are actually getting that turret up and running as well. I say weird just because I wasn't planning on it being done at all. We've actually got enough steel to build that tank as well, so I'm hoping that we will see that happen inside here. We haven't seen anything happen just yet. Elliot is still trying to recruit Hamilton at the moment. Gotta give up eventually, buddy. Who is that? Kevin again? Yeah. Alright. What are we doing? Okay, we're doing marble. Alright, fair enough. Oh, this room here. Okay, well, that room is actually coming together. So Hamilton will have a room if and when she finally decides to join us. We've got our meals up a little bit more, so Mr. Seabass has been doing a good job there. Making as much as he can, and I think once he actually finishes, he will be able to go and do some mining for us, but he's decided to go to sleep. That's perfectly fine. Kevin, you do need to rest as well, so you relax, you take all the time you need. Textiles trader. Okay, well, we do have some textiles that we might be willing to trade with them. Yeah. Well, obviously we've got a decent number of dead man's clothing, so that'll be nice to kind of trade and get rid of. Looking at our work here, who is our best talker? Let's see. 8. Elliot's pretty damn good. Oh yeah, it's 100% Elliot. Okay, so Elliot is going to be trading textiles for a change, not organs. We're mixing things up in this episode. Going in a different direction. Wildfire, thank you. Good job. I think we always have a need for more chunks at the moment, but she must be getting pretty close. If we have a look at the bill here. Yeah, so we've got the slate blocks that we need, and she is on her way to finishing off all those marble blocks as well. Maybe I'll lessen the amount needed because we don't use as much marble, so I think that's actually an okay amount. 140 should be fine. So she should actually start doing a little bit of crafting for us now. Oh no, building. Cool. Well, that's cool as well, you know. We'll let her do that, and we'll get her to do some crafting for us when that's all said and done. Are you all here yet? And which direction are you coming from? Or was it okay, maybe it's orbital. I might have read that wrong. Maybe it was orbital. And hello, Muffalo. Yeah, I think we're going to. I think that's going to keep someone busy for a little while. Okay, so in that case, Elliot, let's see. When are you going to be done sleeping, my friend? In a little bit. I'll just wait just a little bit longer. I think we're safe to. Come on, a little bit longer. There we go. Okay. Elliot, can you... Yeah, okay, so it was orbital. I misread that. Strange that we haven't finished off that little bit of building there. Okay, alright, so let's see. What can we sell to you? We'll sell pretty much everything we can, and we can't sell it for too much, but it's better than nothing. It's just sitting there right now, taking up space, and we don't want that. Let's see, we've got 2 of those. We'll go ahead and get rid of them. The things are shoddy quality as well, we're going to be getting rid of, even if they aren't dead man's clothing, just because they are no good to us. Okay. Alright, so these are worth a little bit more. That's dead man's again. The cloth pants are okay quality, but not great. This is all fine. We want to get rid of those. They're 51%. The shield belt, I think we're actually going to sell because it is 35%. It's been knocked down a fair amount. Same thing with the fine shirt over here. That duster is good. We're not going to worry about that. They're actually selling one as well, it would seem. Okay. Alright, and we've got some toques down here as well, so we'll go ahead and sell those. Okay, that's another dead man's. That's dead as well. Whoops, that one isn't, but it is low quality, so we'll sell it. They're selling gas masks and power armor. We're going to get, what, 224, so not a hell of a lot out of this, unfortunately, and we don't really want to buy any of these textiles. We can get a lot of the stuff ourselves, so really we're just making a little bit of money here, and that's about it. Yeah, okay, we'll go for that. We shall accept. Thank you very much. We'll take a little bit of silver. I won't say no, and let's see, did it drop down over here, I wonder? It might have. We do have our silver up there. Yeah. Maybe, but it's at the very least, it's cleaned up that pile. It's a lot better now than it was before. Oh, 224, there we go, that's it there. That's it there. Alright, so you can go relax now, Elliot. Get yourself feeling a little bit better because everyone's going to be in a pretty bad mood still. Alright, you get Hamilton on board. Spectra, you are getting more things planted. Yes, and Red is doing the same. And they've very nearly got everything planted already, so good job. New recruit? Hell yes! Okay, I wasn't expecting us to get Hamilton this soon, but hell yes, we've got Hamilton. So let's go let Hamilton put on whatever it is she wants to go ahead and put on. Some of it might make her a little upset, but yeah, there we go. And the psychic drone is ending, so good news for us. Alright, so you're going to go wear that toque? That's not a great toque, but it's going to make you quite upset, in fact. Oh well. It works for now. So let's have a look at Hamilton and see what Hamilton is going to be able to do. Hamilton is Spectra's mother, remember, so yeah, we'll see how she fits into this. So what am I doing? Hamilton, actually, first of all, before I forget, we will restrict her to the walking space. And let's have a look. You didn't have any other kind of gear with you, right? No, okay. Right, so really good at medicine, really good at cooking, intellectual is good as well. Nice, incapable of violence, that's okay, that's all right. We can make this work. And that's right, she was an organ farmer as a child, so she grew organs for other people, god damn, or in her body. So that's a little dark, but I think what we're going to do, so we're going to go ahead. We are going to have her on doctoring, number 1. She's 10 in doctoring, so she's pretty good. We actually might put that on 2, because we're still a little bit better. Bed rest, we're going to put on number 1. Flicking, number 1. Wardening, not going to worry about that. Handling, put that on 4 maybe. Cooking, she's actually a really, really decent cook. Mr. Seabass does have 1 up on her, though. Pardon me, not going to worry about that. Mining, not going to worry about that. Smithing, no. Art, she could do art, but we're going to put that on 4 for now. We're not going to really concern ourselves with that. But I think the number 1 priority is going to be research. So we are going to be primarily using her as our researcher. Yeah, I think that's probably going to be the best thing for us to do. We can put her on number 2. Yeah, see, Red, I think we're going to put on 3, because even though she's passionate about cooking, she's not very good at it yet. So I think number 1 thing that we want Hamilton to be doing is researching, and I think she is going to be jumping straight on into that. So Hamilton, welcome on board. And you know what? We actually do need to get a name from Hamilton, so I'm going to go ahead and jump out of the game and do that right now. All right, we have returned, and congratulations to Brianna, who has given us the name Typha. So Typha is our new person in there. Now, is it Typha or is it Tifa? I mean, like, I'm thinking Tifa from Final Fantasy VII, but it looks like it's more Typha. So I'm going to go with Typha for now, because I think that looks more like what it is phonetically. So I'll run with that for the time being, unless I'm corrected otherwise. So let's see what we have going on. It looks like we have that turret finally getting constructed by Elliot. Spectra is getting the last things planted up here, which means Red is hunting some buffalo for us with that pistol. And I hope the pistol is the best thing for us to be using there. I mean, really, it's going to have the most accuracy for us, because it means that they need to get closer to actually use them. So yeah, it is a little bit more violent, I suppose, but hey, it's getting the job done, isn't it? And look at that, we actually do have that made. Perfect. I don't think that I can go ahead and reconnect it, so that leads me to believe that we don't actually have power either to it. No, we don't have power going to it at the moment, so we need to put one underneath of it, and then we also need to run power around and up to it. So we're just going to use a little bit of metal to do this, but it needs to be done. There we go, we're going to go for that, and hopefully we won't actually forget to get that done. We have more than enough power at the moment, so that is a good sign. Usually I would like to go and build some more batteries, so I might actually see if we can put another one on there. I don't want to go overboard, because we do need that metal for our plumbing and other bits and bobs. It's easy for me to just yeah, go a little overboard, but hey, we'll see what we do. Oh, and I've just realized now that we can actually mine out right along here. So I'm going to wait until that wall is done, and then we can actually mine out that wall along the back as well. Because obviously we have this slate wall here. We're going to be replacing all these walls, like I said, eventually with slate. We're going to be actually removing that entirely, that bit there, but we'll see about that when we get there. And Kevin has brought back a muffalo for us as well, so fantastic work there. We had a whole heap of a mix of foods going into that lot there then. Sangria, hauling like a boss, good work. Glad that we managed to get that done. And Red is just relaxing in this room here, just chilling out. Let's go ahead and get those hauled urgently if we can. If we are available to do so, that would be great. And it looks like everyone is just going to jump on and do that, so that's fine. Everyone that can haul will haul, and that's the fastest way to get those little bits of work done. Alright, Elliot, you're going to go help out with that as well, aren't you? Yeah. Alright, well, look at that. It's very nearly done. Very, very nearly. We do, you know what, can I cancel that? Let's go... How do I cancel the smooth wall? Can I just go... cancel? Yes, I can. Done. Fantastic, because obviously there wasn't a wall there too smooth. I think, yeah, we are running low on wood again, so I'm surprised that Spectra hasn't got that done yet. He's usually straight onto it, but I think it's because there has actually been things for him to plant. So now that He's very nearly done with the planting. We shouldn't have to worry about that. I think we'll be okay. Alright, you're doing that little bit of hauling for us. Yeah, you are going to be finishing off just that last little bit. Holy crap, that was close, my friend. God damn. Well, at least the rain is going to put it out, so that's something. Holy shit, that was close. And we are going to be getting another battery put in there, so thank you very much for that. I mean, when the sun is shining, it'd be good to try and store as much power as we can. And you know what? Because that's been done, we can order more of this here to be mined out. That'll work for us, it'll work for me. And summer has begun. We want to be making the most of summer with our ability to grow things, so I'm always tempted to put down some more. That should disappear pretty quickly. Yeah, that's good. But we are going in the direction of hydroponics, so eventually we will be able to get those working for us. That's the idea. What else do you need? Components? Yeah. They'll be around, they're just a bit of a walk. Quite a walk, in fact. Poor Tifa doesn't actually have a room yet. Or Tifa, damn it, Tifa. We need to get this bed built. I wonder if I could just get Tifa to work on that. Need materials. Do we not have enough wood out there? We don't. Can I get you to... No, you won't do that. You won't do dumb labor. You won't chop down anything for us. Fair enough. You can sleep on the floor tonight. You'll be fine. You'll be okay. You'll come round. That'll be fine. And while I'm here, I'm actually just going to go ahead and reinstall this bed, just so it is actually on the actual proper medical stuff. What do you call it? The medical flooring. I don't even know what it's called. Sterile tiles. That's what it is. Yeah. This was actually properly on there. Alright, food situation is a lot better than what it was, so happy about that. It's going to keep Mr. Seabass busy during the day working on those. Saying that though, oh yeah. poor Tifa there. She'll come round. She'll be okay. We'll get that made today. Kevin, good job, my friend. He's going to be heading out hunting for us. Wildfire, heading to the latrine. Alright, so it looks like some of the steel has actually been put down. It just needs to be work on it, and that means that that turret will actually be up and running. And that still seems to be the fastest way for them to go for this kind of like airlock here rather than go around. So I'm glad they have the option to do it if they want to. Wow, oh yeah, that one is actually healing. Interesting. Oh, he's unconscious. But it was like showing little, I think, like health markers. Just pick one and go with it, my friend. He's kind of whittling them both down at the moment. A little unfair. The poor Muffalo. Okay, feel sorry for them. Poor bugger. Okay. Well, I'm sure he will come back for that one eventually. What happened to it? Shot to the head, maybe? Just the blood loss that's doing it. Yeah, it's going to be dead quite soon. Poor dude. Should have been faster. If only we were better shots. Elliot, what you doing there, buddy? Just chilling out for now? Let's see, Spectra, can I get you to... Are you going to do any of this plant cutting for us? That's kind of more of a priority for me, for you to be doing, my friend. You know what, I'm going to put you as the #1 plant cutter at the moment now. Because we need that wood, my friend. There we go. Go and get that stuff. Get it done. And you're going to finish off that power conduit? Nice. Okay, do we have one up there, though, as well? That's what I'm wondering. Oh, we were close. It is actually far enough, so let's go ahead and cancel that one. We still want that one to be put on there though, because at the moment it is actually connected to the network. What are you doing, eh? Oh, we're going to... Oh, that was actually deconstructed. Oh, that was quite a while ago that was deconstructed. We can look at deconstructing that ship part, and there was another one that came down as well though, right? Let's see, where were they? Major break risk, Kevin again. Poor dude. Let's go ahead, mark them for deconstruction. They will get deconstructed eventually. Elliot, why do you have nothing to do? Do you really have nothing to do? There's a lot of wood out there. I feel like we could be making pipes or something. No path? Huh? What? Nothing's being constructed there yet. I am quite confused as to what's going on there. No path. Has this, like, messed up somehow? Oh, is he stuck? Oh, you're stuck in here, dude. Oh, crap. You got yourself stuck. Okay, that's what happened. Oh, sorry, buddy. Okay, now I understand. Okay, there we go. You should be free now, right? No, he's not quite free yet. Go ahead, deconstruct that one. Well, I'm glad we figured that one out. God damn. Okay, yeah, Elliot, if you could focus on trying to get this done, that would be super. Work on that, my friend. Thank you, Wildfire. Good job. That means that with Wildfire being out there and working on things, it means that she has actually finished working on all of those blocks, which is a hell of a lot of work that's got into that. Really, really decent job. More floors. Marble. Bam. There we go. How's it going, Red? Cooking up some meals for us. Nice, because, yeah, everything is growing as according to plan. 20% grown. Nice. Good stuff. Those strawberries are going to be the first ones for us to harvest, I believe. Yeah. I should be forbidding these smoke leaf joints. Let's just go to... We should actually have quite a lot of smoke leaves still. Yeah, we do. We have quite a lot. I suppose we could allow them to start making smoke leaf joints again. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. If it takes up too much time, I'll say no. But, yeah, we do need them to sell, so I'll allow it to happen. Yeah, that's right, restrictions, that's what I wanted to have a look at. Yeah, or a sign, rather. So Red is a teetotaler, she's not going to worry about it, but I'm going to say no drugs and no drugs. And that's the plan, we'll see if it works out. And we're going to be coming down this way to work on that wildfire, huh? Okay, making a smoke leaf joint. No! I knew I shouldn't have done it. No, there's other things that need to be done, so I will let you, yeah, there we go. Multi-fuel stove is actually going to get made now, so that's even better. That pump is not done, though. We need wood. Okay. Oh, the sewage outlet. What are we waiting on there? I thought Elliot was grabbing stuff. Oh, he is, but he doesn't have enough for it, though. Can you, Wildfire, is it possible for you to just deliver? Deliver resources. There we go. Nice. And that's hauling wood to the pump. Yeah. Okay. All right. She should be able to bring some things over to help. Sangria is pregnant. Okay, we're going to have more puppies. I'm really going to have to keep my eye on that and try and do something about it. Damn it. Taifa, I'm sorry. It happened again. I forgot. I apologize. Wildfire, maybe I will get you to prioritize working on that bed if that's possible. And Elliot will get you working on this. Yeah, the sewage outlet. That's perfect. Great. Good stuff. All right, there. Elliot was actually working through the night there, so his sleeping schedule's changed a little bit on us. We've got more wood. Not a huge amount out there, so we will have to designate some more to be chopped down again. We're always just needing to go a little bit further out each time. Let's have a look. Order those to be chopped down, to be gone. And it's Elliot this time. Yeah. I'll let him work for a little bit longer. I think I might have told him to work on that, so he's essentially going to work until he drops, but he doesn't have too much more work to be done on that. You know what? Actually, you know what? Just go rest. Someone else can pick up that. Because he's going to have to go back for components, and it'll be a big mess. But Wildfire is going to be working through the night as well, through her night, which is the day. So it's not probably the best thing that we can be doing for her. Mr. Seabass, though, is getting to work, because Red is helping out in the kitchen, so it's nice. It means that he can actually get this mined out for us. Even Spectra is getting involved. Good stuff. And there we go. Finally, we do actually have a bed for Taifa. So here we go. It is all yours. You now have a room to yourself. That should improve her mood and have things going a little bit better for her. And if we go into structure here, we want to go ahead and smooth these walls. Although we haven't seen this happen for a while. We haven't actually had anyone doing the smoothing because it's, well, it has been a while since we've had any of it done. Or had a need to have it done. But we do need it done now. Would be great if we could have it done, actually. Do we want a smooth stone in here? Maybe. Maybe. I'm not going to worry about hauling anything out of here until we actually are fully finished mining. And now that this is done, I'm going to mark it for melee weapons. And I will go critical. So maybe it was because I didn't put those on. that we aren't actually putting weapons in there, maybe. Critical, and we'll go ranged weapons here as well. Okay, so hopefully we will see that. And actually, you know what? I want to change that to, yeah, critical. Critical is what we're after. That is the highest point that we can kind of get it to. So we'll go ahead and fast forward through that, have Spectre do some more work there. Red is actually bringing some bits down to the hot water tank, and we can actually see, okay, more stuff. We aren't going to pay for this, no. Neurotrainers are cool, but everything so far has been far away, so we're just going to reject that for now. So that's the plumbing. I'm assuming that the plumbing is underground. I'm also assuming that we can run it through the walls along with the power. I'm not 100% on that, but I'm assuming that's the case. So if that is the case, let's look at getting some more of this smoothed out as well. So we're going to have to smooth right along to like here, I think. I mean, we want that done eventually, but I think we might make that more of a priority so that we can actually see if it does run through the walls or not. Because maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. I suppose I will look at smoothing this here as well. Like that. Kevin, where are you bringing that? I think you just bring the resources in, right? Maybe. What are we working on here? Oh, tiny bit of flooring in Typha's room there. Just a tiny bit. Well, our food situation has bounced right back up. We don't have any more muffalos coming in, but we still have some meat in there, and we're at 151 meals right now, so it's pretty good. It's not enough for us to kind of survive a winter, but it's a decent start at the very least. Kevin is helping out with construction, so that means that all of the hunting that could be done is done. So we might have to go and mark some more if we do have any other herds. And we do have a herd over here, so we might be making use of that. If they do attack again like they did last time, hopefully Kevin can actually make it back, because it would be quite a bit of a run. That's the only thing. And did we finish that little bit there? We might have. Yes, we did. So we can actually go and turn that one off. And we have an extra battery there as well. So nice and charged. And we have our emergency battery just sitting there on the side. Good stuff all around. All the traps are placed. I'm liking it. I'm ready and raring for another raid. Just to test things out. I'm sure it's still, more intense from what I would be expecting. Yeah. I'm almost thinking that we might want to look at getting some more turrets just closer back to the base here, because this is kind of where we'd be holding from. The idea with these turrets out here is to weaken the enemy from afar. That's the hope. We'll see how much we can actually do with that, but that's what I'm hoping. We do have some bushes that are ready to harvest there, so we might just mark those. There's a few of them there though, eh? Yeah. It's food just sitting there ready for the taken, so we will go ahead and take that. Those components there will be nice in time. Oh, we're just going to go stargaze over there. It's a bit of a walk to get there, but hey, you're up for it. Okay, what are we missing over here? Just components, and components. Are we down on components? Do we not have any more? That could be the case. Yeah, you know what? We actually are going to have to dig out those areas. So Mr. Seabass thankfully can do that really quite quickly. So we'll ask him to do that. But there is also some components here that I could ask him to just work at. It's probably a little easier. Yeah. I'm going to let things run on for a little bit longer today. I'm just feeling like we want to try and make a little bit more progress. I'm almost tempted to take some of the melee weapons off here, or at least have a look. Yeah, see, this is just important, so I feel like we should get these moved out of here. Although there doesn't seem to be any call for it just yet. What are you doing, Wildfire? Where are you off to? Let's have a look. Hauling steel for the hot water tank. Just 4 now. So we must have very nearly... Oh, 72. Okay, nice. Because it is 400 steel that we need for that, so it's quite a bit, yeah. It's a lot of backwards and forwards to get that done. And I feel like, yeah, we are actually really close to having that research, and that's hydroponics. Damn, that happened quickly. So what I might want to try and do next is go into... Where are you? Geothermal power. It's quite the jump. But in terms of power, I feel like it's the next direction for us to go in. So there we go. It is done. I'm going to go okay, and we're going to go geothermal power. That is the next one for us. And as soon as this is mined out, we will start putting those in there. Yeah, I'm going to have to try and see what we can do. It's going to be under... I'm just trying to think where the lighting is. Is it going to be under production as well? No. But those are our hydroponic basins. They're that long, okay. But I'm essentially going to want to try and work them into the radius of the light that we get from these sun lamps. Okay, so that actually worked out really well. I didn't plan that, but that's worked out stellar. That's great. Yeah, so I think what I'm going to do is have one there and have another one towards the back. Yeah, that works out really, really well. Perfect. Okay, yeah, we're gonna run with that right there as it is, and I'm gonna go run some power up to it. Although they should just automatically turn on and off now. I don't think you need the day-night switch anymore. I would like to run that up through the walls, but obviously can't. It's really frustrating. A lot of these things I want to be running through the walls, but we can't just yet. Just need to get more of that done. Need to get more of these walls smoothed out. But that does seem to take a while. Mr. Seabass, thank you for bringing those in. It seems like we actually did get a bit of that harvested. Nice. And Kevin is bringing us back a muffalo. Good job. And Typher is straight into researching geothermal power for us, so damn good stuff there. Mr. Seabass, you are consuming a simple meal. We do need him to kind of prioritize the mining at the moment, so we're just going to change that around for him again. So we're going to go, mining is now your top priority. Yeah, put that number 2. There we go. Allow you to bring that on back. Spectre has been trying to chip away at that, but Mr. Seabass really is the best when it comes to mining those out. And looks like he is just going to try and continue with that for now, because I guess he decided he wanted to do that before. So once he's done this, I think he's going to go out to dig at slate. I would rather we worked on those, but I guess Spectre is kind of doing it at the moment. Well, he keeps on deciding he's going to stop, so we'll see if Mr. Seabass can actually... Yeah, there we go. That's what we're talking about. And we've got some more back there as well. Nice. How much are we dealing with here? This might be it. We'll see. But that's 4 components. That's 2 pieces of equipment ready to go. Oh, damn. There's another chamber back here. I'm tempted to find out what it is. I think we're going to find out what it is before we wrap up today's episode. And that's probably going to be the last thing that we do. We can see 2 different sides here. We can see that there is a chamber here, and I don't know. It could be something, could be nothing. No way for us to really know until we chip away at it. And that's what we're going to do here. Let's see what we find inside. Right now, nothing. We'll go one more. Try again. Mr. Seabass, we'll let him have his meal first. Okay, there we go. He's going to come up and dig at the marble. And okay, just a big area where there isn't actually too much there at all. And I'm a little afraid of having big open areas like that. I think this is the kind of area where we would hide things that we don't want to, that we don't want to be using. Yeah, I'm not sure what we would want to do with this space yet, so I'm almost in favor of just walling it up. So if I come through to our structure here, we'll go ahead and use one of those slate blocks to just go and wall it up and, yeah, keep it away. Keep it hidden. That'd be the plan. I think that's actually open, so it doesn't have a roof. It's just open to the outside world, which is kind of interesting. No, you don't need to do that. I think we actually want to leave that unroofed. Let's actually leave that unroofed for now. Although in saying that, it might affect the temperature. Well, it hasn't so far. Yeah, let's go zone, and we're going to go expand no roof area to be this area around here. Yeah, there we go. So Elliot will now actually start removing that little bit of roof that he did there. Okay. Alright, come back through. Okay, so we found out what was there. Nothing crazy, nothing too bad, and we are very nearly done with this chamber here. Very, very close to being done. And that's where we're going to be growing primarily our drugs. We are going to have to grow some food in there, but mostly we want to be trying to buy those things eventually. That's our goal, is to actually buy them, and I want to see what this looks like. So I want Wildfire to finish it up. There we go. Nice, and the stove is done as well. Holy crap, she got the whole freaking thing done. So theoretically now, we should have some water coming through here into that, into this, and then into that. I think. Let's see if we can go ahead and refuel this, and if we refuel it, yeah, we'll see where we go from there. But we are going to need to create a zone here, stockpile, and that stockpile is going to be for wood. So I'm going to rename it real quick, and this is going to be wood pile, and this is where we're going to keep that wood. Okay, so we'll clear all. We want to go to raw resources, and we want wood, and it's going to be critical that wood is stored here, and we'll go ahead and hide it. Okay, wildfire, you are bringing that on back now. Not actually what I wanted to do. Okay. Oh, you're going to come through that way. That does lead me to believe that they have a way in through here past this, so that's a little frightening. Yeah. Okay, so that's going to go for 2 days. Stored heat. And just like that, we are actually storing heat in there. So it says usage at the moment is 0, but we are storing heat in here. Nice. Okay, so it's working currently. Where it goes from here, I'm not sure, but we're going to have to essentially run a network of pipes all the way through the base. That's going to be generating heat. We can probably remove a lot of these vents because we can have individual radiators in each room. If we jump into hygiene and have a look at those radiators, yeah, we can build them out of blocks as well, so that's awesome. That's really, really cool. So we're going to have radiators in each room. I can probably look at getting rid of the vents, just sealing up the rooms a little bit more. Oh, well, you know, having the vents there, they're there now. I might not get rid of them. It will mean that the temperature should just stay the same throughout. I think that's good. That's good. Wildfire is building a slate wall at the moment. This slate wall, getting that nice and sealed off for us. I'll be feeling a little bit more better about that. And really what I would like to be happening at the moment is seeing more of this, seeing more of this stuff getting smoothed out, because once it is, we can run power and the plumbing through the walls, and I hope that we can actually run them over each other. Otherwise that might be a small problem where we have to have power running out the way it is now. I'm wondering what priority this is. I wonder if it's crafting. I don't know if it's construction that is taking up that as a priority, or if it's artwork. Not sure. I'm actually not sure with that one. I will have to play around with the work orders a little bit to see what makes her want to do those things, because construction, she should want to construct things that are closer to her first, so I wonder if it's more of a crafty type thing. In saying that though, she is number 1 on crafting. So what if I go ahead and put art on real quick? We'll just see how that works out. We'll let her wash for a moment. Building a sun lamp, that's cool. But how about we work on that? If I go to work now, construction is 2, so really, I would imagine she would be wanting to continue working on these. No, and she doesn't. Interesting. So art has nothing to do with that at all. Crafting either? No. So I wonder if that's a mining thing. Maybe, but then I feel like Mr. Seabass would have done that a million times over, you know? And he's very slow at it as well, so no, I don't think that is it. I'll try and figure out what's going on and how we can have that happen a little bit faster, because really I want that to become more of a priority. But hey, look at that, we are filling this up with heat, and we'll be able to make use of that. I'm gonna have to actually watch a video on how the plumbing properly works and see if I can figure it out. But I really enjoy it. I think it's a cool system, and I'm gonna have a lot of fun implementing that into the base, and I hope you enjoy that as well. Thank you for joining me for another week of Rimworld. I have been Rykon. You have all been awesome, and until next time, stay tuned.